Alright, everyone, good morning. Today is Thursday, September 26, 2024, at 06:03. And today we have our day one outlook to look at today. And I'm just going to say right now, it is a pretty busy day because we've got Helene approaching the Florida today. So today we've got an enhanced risk for parts of South Carolina and Georgia. A slight risk extending from North Carolina through South Carolina, Georgia, into Florida. And then a marginal up here that extends from North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. So yeah, this is our busy day today. This is all pretty much caused by Helene, and it's supposed to make landfall today. So anyway, some of our cities that are impacted by this include Jacksonville, Savannah, Charleston, North Charleston, and Mount Pleasant, having an enhanced risk. We have Tampa, St. Petersburg, Orlando, Cape Coral, Cape Coral. I keep saying Carroll for that location. And then Gainesville under a slight. And then we have Charlotte, Miami, Raleigh, Hialeah, and Fort Lauderdale having a marginal. So we got a pretty busy day today, especially this tornado risk which you're getting into right now. We got this tornado risk which is a 10% out here for a little bit of South Carolina, Florida, into Georgia. We got this 5% out here, that extending from North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. And then same thing for this 2%, it extends out through North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. So, pretty busy day today, tornado risk-wise. So we've got Jacksonville, Savannah, Charleston, North Charleston, and Mount Pleasant having a 10%. We got Tampa, St. Petersburg, Orlando, Cape Coral, and Gainesville under a 5%. And Charlotte, Miami, Raleigh, Hialeah, and Fort Lauderdale having a 2%. So I definitely would say 10%. You could see a brief EF2 tornado if it does become strong enough from Helene. 5% you could see EF0 to maybe EF1. And then the 2% you could just see a brief EF0, maybe an EF1 if it does become strong enough. So anyway, that's what I would predict today. Anyway, today's damaging wind risk, we have a 5% in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia, and just a bit of Florida here. So basically, for 5%, we just have Jacksonville, Savannah, Fayetteville, Columbia, and Charleston. So damaging winds of 60 to 70 miles per hour, but of course, I would normally say that, but since it's Helene and it's supposed to hit landfall today, I think winds from Helene are supposed to be like 130 miles an hour, so that I think is a Category 4. Anyway, the good thing is no hail with this stuff, so we don't have any hail risk today, so that is good. So, our summary, several tornadoes will be possible later today into tonight, in association with Hurricane Helene. The greatest threat is expected for parts of Florida into southeast Georgia, the Midlands, and lower country of South Carolina and southern North Carolina. So, our main threat here, of course, is the tornado risk. So we do not have a hail risk today, so that is good. Damaging winds, even though they're 5%, we could probably still see like 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts, but again, Helene will probably be producing more like 130 mile per hour wind gusts, so please be mindful of that. Our main threat here, of course, the tornadoes. So we basically have a tornado threat today, which is a 10%, so maybe even an EF2 could be touching down. But of course we have our enhanced risk today, so that basically explains why we have that 10%. So anyway, I hope you stay weather aware. I really hope you stay safe, especially for those who are going to be affected by Helene. Hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully recovery goes well as well. So anyway, that's all I have to report. Tomorrow is not as busy. We have a slight, but it's not as busy as today. But anyway, for those of you who are in the path of Helene, stay safe. But for those of you who are just in the severe weather, Still, stay weather aware and stay safe. So I will see you tomorrow for tomorrow's slight risk.